Care work is an essential part of every society. It includes activities like looking after children, elderly family members, or people with disabilities, as well as tasks such as cooking, cleaning, and providing emotional support. While some care work is paid and recognized as a formal job, much of it remains unpaid and is often taken for granted. In this video, we'll explore the differences between unpaid and paid care work, why both are important, and how they impact individuals and society as a whole. Let's begin by understanding what care work really means and why it matters to everyone, regardless of age or background. Unpaid care work refers to all the tasks and responsibilities that are done without any financial compensation. This includes caring for children, supporting elderly relatives, managing household chores, and providing emotional support. Most often, this work is performed by women and girls, and it is rarely recognized as real work by society. Despite its lack of pay, unpaid care work is crucial for the well-being of families and communities. Without it, many basic needs would go unmet. Let's take a closer look at what unpaid care work involves and who typically does it. Unpaid care work can take many forms. It might be a mother preparing meals for her children, a daughter helping her elderly father with daily tasks, or a neighbor checking in on someone who is unwell. These activities are often invisible in economic statistics, yet they form the backbone of healthy communities. Unpaid care work also includes tasks like cleaning, laundry, and organizing family schedules. While these responsibilities are vital, they are often undervalued and overlooked. Recognizing these examples helps us appreciate the true scope of unpaid care work. Paid care work, on the other hand, refers to caregiving activities that are compensated with wages or salaries. This includes jobs like nurses, childcare workers, home health aides, and domestic workers. Paid care workers provide essential services that support families and individuals who need assistance. These roles are often demanding, requiring both physical and emotional effort. While paid care work is recognized as formal employment, it is frequently undervalued and underpaid compared to other professions. Let's explore what makes paid care work unique and why it deserves more recognition. Paid care work covers a wide range of professions. For example, a nurse caring for patients in a hospital, a child care worker looking after young children at a daycare, or a home health aide assisting an elderly person with daily activities. These jobs require specialized skills, patience, and compassion. Paid care workers often form close relationships with those they help, providing not just physical care but also emotional support. Despite their importance, these roles are sometimes seen as low-skilled and are not always fairly compensated. Unpaid care work is performed by people of all ages, but it is most commonly carried out by women and girls. In many cultures, there is an expectation that women will take on the majority of household and caregiving responsibilities. This can limit their opportunities for education, employment, and personal growth. Men and boys also contribute to unpaid care work, but usually to a lesser extent. Understanding who does this work helps us see the gendered nature of care and the need for more equitable sharing of responsibilities. Paid care work is also predominantly done by women, especially in roles such as nursing, childcare, and domestic work. Many paid care workers come from marginalized or minority backgrounds, and some are migrants seeking better opportunities. These workers often face long hours, low wages, and limited job security. Despite the challenges, they provide critical support to families and communities. Recognizing the people behind paid care work is essential for understanding the broader issues of gender, class, and social justice. Though unpaid care work does not generate direct income, its economic value is immense. If these tasks were paid at market rates, they would contribute trillions of dollars to the global economy. Unpaid care work enables others to participate in the workforce and supports the functioning of society. However, because it is not counted in official economic statistics, its true value is often ignored. Recognizing the economic impact of unpaid care work is a crucial step toward greater equality and appreciation. Paid care work is a significant sector in the economy, employing millions of people worldwide. These jobs are essential for the health, education, and well-being of society. However, paid care work is often undervalued compared to other professions with lower wages and fewer benefits. Investing in paid care work can boost economic growth, create jobs, and improve quality of life for everyone. Understanding its economic value helps us advocate for better pay and working conditions for care workers. Care work, both paid and unpaid, is deeply connected to gender inequality. Women are expected to take on the majority of caregiving tasks, often at the expense of their own careers and personal ambitions. This unequal distribution of care work reinforces traditional gender roles and limits women's participation in the workforce. Addressing gender inequality in care work is essential for achieving true equality and empowering everyone to reach their full potential. Unpaid care work has a profound impact on society. It strengthens family bonds, supports vulnerable individuals, and ensures the well-being of communities. However, when the burden of unpaid care falls too heavily on certain groups, it can lead to stress, burnout, and social isolation. Recognizing and valuing unpaid care work can help create more supportive and inclusive communities where everyone's contributions are appreciated. Paid care workers play a vital role in society by supporting children, the elderly, and people with disabilities. Their work allows families to balance employment and caregiving responsibilities. However, when paid care work is undervalued, it can lead to high turnover, worker shortages, and lower quality of care. By investing in paid care work and supporting care workers, we can build stronger, healthier communities for everyone. Unpaid care work can be physically and emotionally demanding. Caregivers often juggle multiple responsibilities without adequate support or recognition. This can lead to exhaustion, stress, and even health problems. Many unpaid caregivers have limited time for paid employment, education, or personal interests. Addressing these challenges requires better policies, community support, and a shift in how we value care work. Paid care workers face their own set of challenges. Many work long hours for low pay and have limited job security or benefits. They may experience emotional strain from caring for others and sometimes face discrimination or lack of respect. Improving working conditions, wages, and recognition for paid care workers is essential for attracting and retaining skilled professionals in this vital field. Much of care work, especially unpaid care, is invisible in our daily lives and in economic statistics. Because it happens in private homes and is not compensated, it is often overlooked by policymakers and society. This invisibility makes it harder to advocate for better support and recognition. Bringing care work into the spotlight is a key step toward valuing everyone's contributions. Care work is often undervalued because it is associated with traditional gender roles and seen as natural for women. This perception leads to lower pay for paid care workers and a lack of recognition for unpaid caregivers. Changing these attitudes requires education, advocacy, and policy changes that highlight the true value of care work for society. Both unpaid and paid care work have a direct impact on children's well-being. Unpaid caregivers provide love, stability, and guidance, while paid professionals offer education, health care, and support. When care work is undervalued or unsupported, children may miss out on important opportunities for growth and development. Investing in care work benefits the next generation and society as a whole. Elderly people often rely on both unpaid family caregivers and paid professionals for their daily needs. Quality care helps them maintain independence, health, and dignity. When caregivers are overburdened or underpaid, the quality of care can suffer. Supporting both unpaid and paid care work ensures that older adults receive the respect and assistance they deserve. People with disabilities often depend on a combination of unpaid family care and paid professional support. Access to quality care enables them to participate in society, pursue education, and enjoy a better quality of life. When care work is undervalued, people with disabilities may face barriers to inclusion and independence. Recognizing and supporting care work is vital for building an inclusive society. Many people who would like to work in paid care face barriers such as low wages, lack of training, and limited career advancement. These challenges make it difficult to attract and retain skilled workers. Addressing these barriers requires better pay, professional development opportunities, and respect for care workers' contributions. Unpaid caregivers often face barriers such as lack of time, financial strain, and limited access to support services. Balancing care responsibilities with work or education can be overwhelming. Providing resources, flexible policies, and community support can help unpaid caregivers manage their responsibilities more effectively. Governments and organizations can support unpaid caregivers through policies such as paid family leave, flexible work arrangements, and access to affordable childcare and elder care services. These measures help reduce the burden on unpaid caregivers and promote a more equitable sharing of responsibilities between men and women. Improving paid care work requires policies that ensure fair wages, safe working conditions, and opportunities for professional growth. Governments can invest in training programs, set minimum wage standards, and provide benefits such as health insurance and paid leave. These steps help attract and retain skilled care workers, benefiting everyone. Promoting a more equal sharing of care responsibilities between men and women is key to achieving gender equality. Encouraging men to participate in both unpaid and paid care work helps break down stereotypes and creates more balanced families and workplaces. Everyone benefits when care work is shared more fairly. Education plays a crucial role in changing attitudes toward care work. Teaching children and young people about the value of caregiving, regardless of gender, helps build a more equitable society. Schools and communities can promote respect for both unpaid and paid care work through awareness campaigns and inclusive curricula. Technology can help make care work easier and more efficient. Tools like online scheduling, remote health monitoring, and smart home devices can support both unpaid and paid caregivers. However, technology should complement, not replace, the human touch that is so important in caregiving. Balancing innovation with compassion is key. Communities can play a big role in supporting caregivers. Local organizations, support groups, and volunteer networks can provide resources, respite care, and emotional support. Building strong community connections helps caregivers feel less isolated and more empowered to manage their responsibilities. Caregivers, whether paid or unpaid, need to take care of themselves too. Self-care is essential for maintaining physical and mental health. Taking breaks, seeking support, and setting boundaries can help caregivers avoid burnout and continue providing quality care to others. Society can do more to recognize and celebrate the contributions of caregivers. Public campaigns, awards, and community events can highlight the importance of both unpaid and paid care work. When caregivers feel valued, they are more likely to thrive and continue their vital roles. As populations age and family structures change, the demand for care work will continue to grow. Preparing for the future means investing in both unpaid and paid care work, supporting caregivers, and creating policies that value their contributions. By planning ahead, we can build a more caring and resilient society. Care work intersects with issues of race, class, and immigration. Many paid care workers are women of color or migrants, facing additional challenges such as discrimination and lack of legal protections. Addressing intersectionality is crucial for creating fair and inclusive care systems that respect everyone's rights. Caregivers often experience stress, anxiety, and emotional exhaustion. Mental health support is essential for both unpaid and paid caregivers. Access to counseling, peer support, and mental health resources can make a big difference in caregivers' well-being and ability to provide quality care. Valuing care work is a matter of social justice. When care work is recognized and supported, it helps reduce inequality and promote fairness. Policies that support caregivers, improve working conditions, and ensure equal opportunities are essential for building a just society. Care work looks different around the world, shaped by cultural, economic, and policy factors. In some countries, there is strong support for caregivers, while in others, care work is largely invisible. Learning from global examples can inspire better policies and practices in our own communities. During crises like pandemics or natural disasters, the importance of care work becomes even more apparent. Caregivers step up to support those in need, often at great personal risk. Recognizing their contributions during difficult times highlights the need for better support and preparedness. Employers can support care work by offering flexible schedules, paid leave, and family-friendly policies. These measures help employees balance work and caregiving responsibilities, leading to happier, more productive workplaces. Supporting care work is good for both businesses and families. Encouraging men to take on more care responsibilities is essential for achieving gender equality. When men participate in both unpaid and paid care work, it helps break down stereotypes and creates more balanced families. Everyone benefits when care work is shared more equally. As populations age, the demand for care work is increasing. Societies must adapt by investing in care infrastructure, supporting caregivers, and creating policies that address the needs of older adults. Preparing for an aging population ensures that everyone can age with dignity and support. Many paid care workers are migrants who move to other countries in search of better opportunities. Migrant care workers often face unique challenges, such as separation from their families and lack of legal protections. Supporting migrant care workers is essential for ensuring fair treatment and quality care. Investing in care work is a smart strategy for economic recovery. Creating more paid care jobs, supporting unpaid caregivers, and improving working conditions can boost employment and strengthen communities. Care work is not just a social issue, it's an economic opportunity. Everyone has the right to receive and provide care in safe, fair conditions. Recognizing care work as a human right means ensuring that caregivers are protected, respected, and supported. Policies that promote human rights in care work benefit individuals and society as a whole. Care work is also connected to environmental issues. Sustainable practices in caregiving, such as reducing waste and conserving resources, can benefit both people and the planet. Supporting caregivers and adopting eco-friendly habits helps create healthier homes and communities. Advocacy is key to raising awareness and driving change for care work. Individuals, organizations, and communities can speak up for better policies, fair pay, and recognition for caregivers. Together, we can create a society that values and supports all forms of care work. Caregivers deserve to be celebrated for their dedication and compassion. Whether paid or unpaid, their work makes a difference in countless lives every day. Taking time to thank and honor caregivers helps build a culture of appreciation and respect. In summary, both unpaid and paid care work are vital to the well-being of individuals, families, and society. Recognizing, supporting, and valuing care work benefits everyone. By working together through policies, education, and community support, we can create a more just and caring world where all forms of care are respected and appreciated.